Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pikmin 2. In the last episode we came here to Snagger Hold. Well, we've actually not seen any Snagrets yet, but you know the phrase, be careful what you wish for. There are two of them hiding on this floor. One of them we can find relatively easily, because it's carrying a treasure, to the point where the treasure detector points us to where it is. The other one we can actually almost entirely ignore, for that exact reason of it only has a treasure in it. It doesn't have a treasure in it, so there's not really much point in it. It's not blocking the way to the next level or anything like that. Ah. Ooh, nice. A violet candy pot bud. Wonderful. I will deal with that. Am I going to use this right now? Yeah, I'll probably use it right now, to be honest. There's a good chance to build up some violets again on this floor, so I'm going to switch up some of my reds for purples at this stage, because why not? It's building them up 5 at a time, it is. We are now nearly at the point where we could get, as in we will have physical access to the treasure which requires 1,000 Pikmin to lift it, therefore requires 100 purples. But of course, we can't lift it yet. Fortunately, it is an overworld treasure, it's not in a dungeon, because that would be awful having to take fucking 100 Pikmin down into a dungeon. It's in the overworld of the next area, and I mean, I guess a free fart is nice, but weirdly, this is actually one of the very few times I would have very much preferred nectar. But let's. Oh, there's one Snagret. That's not the Snagret I'm interested in, so I'm gonna actually completely ignore him. I'm going to use the detector to actually find the Snagret I'm interested in. Have I unlocked the way out? No, it's just around there, but I can unlock it very easily. And the fact is, once we've got this first bit of treasure, as long as the second one isn't between us and the onion, don't really need to bother with it. Which feels strange to not fight things, but it's like, Snagrets are difficult. Okay, I don't know if they're difficult, but I certainly suck at them, so unless I strictly have to. The treasureometer is reacting, so I assure you it's pointing to the other Snagret. I could fart dudes here to make sure we can kill it more easily. That might be a good move, actually. I've got 4 farts, I should probably do that. Alright, where are you? There we go. Cool. And let's... Yep, there we go. Laying it on thick there. Hoovering people up again, and where's he going to come out? That was really what Pikmin 1 was missing for me. It's a weird thing to say, but I felt Pikmin 1 was really badly missing boss music. It just meant the bosses felt just weird and not quite done, that what bosses there were just had the normal, like, overworld music. But hey, that was a pretty straightforward fight with the Snagret. Takes a fart, but worth it. I've got things to spare. So we'll bring that in. Don't want to use the ivory candy pot blood, don't care sufficiently. There's a snitch bug corpse that's not worth pulling it past a bloody Snagret for. So we'll grab this sausage, which has the fantastic name of the meat satchel. Which is kind of grim when you think about it, I suppose. It's what a sausage is. It's just it's something stuffed with meat, so it's an accurate enough name. A couple of guys have not got flowers, so hopefully we'll get a bit of nectar in here. Yeah. And let's see if we can nectar everyone up. I really hope we can get all those purples nectared. That's what matters, because slow purples are the devil's own work. But hey, cool. Let's head down. Snagger Hold certainly does mix it up with the kind of physical design of the levels quite a lot. This level starts, like so I have notes made for this. Oh, I suppose I'll take that. Actually, no, I can't take that, but thank you for the offer. That would have been nasty if it was Mitites or something. So, my note on this level to myself is, use cannon beetle lava for murder. And I know exactly what that means, it's just the way I've written it is particularly amusing. But I'm going to do just that. You can actually also use it. A well-placed shot from the cannon beetle lava can actually take out these electric gates as well. But I'm going to use it for as much murder as I can with the speeder on. Oh god, I took that one to the mouth. As you may have noticed, I've actually ended up mostly punching this bloody dwarf bulb to death. But hey, if it works, it works. Either way, the important thing is killing shit without risking Pikmin. I've mostly covered stuff in this area. I think there is an electric gate there that is still live. You'll notice as well that that thing was reacting to our treasure detector, and that can only really mean one thing. But, you know what, I actually will take out this electric gate first. Not even that there's anything behind it, but just because you know where I stand on electricity in this game. It does murder, and so we want it gone wherever possible. Right. Now here we need to play a careful game. Not against these guys, actually, it doesn't matter. But the cannon beetles can potentially be very dangerous because you'll notice how many edges there are on this floor. Cannon beetles can seriously fuck you over by launching your Pikmin off them. So what we want to do is position this one quite well. We want it to be facing towards us, and then we swarm everyone onto it. Basically, if it does the thing where it goes blah and throws your Pikmin forwards, it can launch a lot of Pikmin off the edge, and you will have a bad time. So hopefully here I can do exactly the same thing. Yep, that thing can be really bad if it throws Pikmin off the edge. But we've worked our way around it quite nicely, and there's the treasure that was in that as well. He's deflowered some of my red slightly, but I'm aware of exactly where I kept some nectar for recovering from situations exactly like these. Apparently I talk like the president there. Right, let's hoover up. Not hoover up. Flower up these remaining dudes. Come on you go. Did we get all but one? Really? No, we did. Oh, we did. Oh, bloody case, isn't it? Right, let's start bringing shit back then. Let's get all of this up. Speeder on, please, while I hoover. Oh! Fucking balls! Oh, I threw a purple at that thing by accident. Bollocks, that's irritating, that is. Oh, well, these things happen. At least I'm aware that I think there are more purple candy pops somewhere on this floor anyway, on this dungeon, so... anyway, speed it back on, I suppose. So here we have another marble, the Crystallized Telepathy. That always confuses me. Crystallized Telepathy and Crystallized Telekinesis. Apparently they're different. Anyway, speeder, of course, back on. We've got a few more things to pick up. We have a magnet here, which is pretty cool. Don't know how they work, though. See who gets that reference. It's an older meme, sir, but it checks out. And then finally we'll set these various bulborbs along the way. And there is a cherry, which requires a measly 3 Pikmin. And then we may as well send Olimar back. I don't know why I always send someone back. It's kind of just to make sure, is how I always think of it, like as if something's going to happen to the treasures or something like that. I like having someone back towards the onion. Anyway, the magnet has made it back, which is pretty cool. So this, for 150 quid, is the heavy-duty Magnetizer. Makes sense. And then President on his way back. Oh no, that's Olimar, the President's here. Cool. Let's get that cherry back. And this bad boy has a fantastic name as well. For only 20 quid, this is Cupid's Grenade, which is wonderful. And with that done, we just gotta wait for this final bulb to come in. And with that, time to head down to the next floor and encounter an irritating enemy. It's not difficult, it's just bloody irritating. So notice our treasure detector is going mad. That is related to what's about to happen. There's an enemy there called an antenna beetle who is messing with it. Antenna beetles have a tendency, as you can see, to jump around the level like idiots. You just gotta fight them where you see them. Also, here we're seeing the advantage of, I kind of didn't point out while we were in the shower room, but it was useful in the shower room to make sure we can see properly. The advantage of the stellar orb, the artificial sun we got from the bottom of the subterranean complex from defeating Man at Legs, of how much brighter this place is and just how much easier it is to see. I find it just makes the dungeons just far less of a grueling ordeal, actually just being able to, see what you're looking at. Anyway, the first thing you want to do is take out that antenna beetle, because, so, we didn't see it there, but if it blows its whistle thing, it takes control of your Pikmin briefly. It makes them come towards it and stop attacking or whatever, so it can be irritating. But also it fucks with your treasure detector, so take care of that as soon as you can. And unsurprisingly, it had the Emperor Whistle with it for 75 quid. Now, we just need to... So basically, somewhere on this floor has a tendency to drop dwarf orange bulbs on you, which is fine. One of them has the treasure that we need, and there's no real way of knowing where it is. You just have to wander around till you get it. Let's see what's in that egg. Not that I necessarily need nectar, but hey, free farts are always nice. 2 nectars! That's pretty handy. Well, let's get this one fucking red at least sucking that down. Cool, wonderful. Right, now, where is this bulb? Basically, we gotta go kind of follow the treasure detector to find it, which is why it's so useful to take out the antenna beetle, because otherwise this is pretty much impossible, especially on levels that have, like, no, this one doesn't, but levels that do have, there's one, that's not the one I'm after, but he can die anyway. Yeah, levels that do have, white Pikmin buried treasures are literally almost impossible to find unless you literally know where they are. I said literally twice there, shouldn't have done that. But, yeah, without the, with an antenna beetle active. Oh, I think it's going to be over here. It is, isn't it? No, it's not. Oh! I really thought I'd thrown that yellow off the end there for a moment. Oh, that was scary. Purple, there we go. Oh, it really knows exactly when to throw the bloody things at you. So yeah, look at that purple riding it. They're like a lion holding onto the jugular of some kind of hoofed mammal until it dies. It'll be over. Oh, fucking. This is a weird level, this one. Just bizarre, all things considered. There we go. Here's our one we're after. So when we kill him, a blue marble pops out. There's a fair few marbles in Snagger Hold you've got to be noticing. I suppose in the meantime, well, that is going to take some time to come back, so we might as well also hoover up some bulbs. Speed it on, please. So this, another one in our marble set for 120, is the Crystallized Clairvoyance. They're all just synonyms of the same thing. Telekinesis, teleportation, not teleportation, telepathy, clairvoyance. I'm not really going to bother putting a huge amount of effort, I think, going forward now into hoovering up monsters, just because at this stage, treasure is what matters. Having the extra cash from the monsters is fine, but like we're not even working towards a debt anymore. We just got to get all of the treasures, so I'll hoover up corpses as they come along, but I'm not going to put too much effort into it, I don't think. So, as you can hear from the audio, that's going mad, there is another antenna beetle here. I'm going to use this candy pop bud here to make some more blues. Blues are useful on this level specifically. There we go. So, that'll take those and bring it up to that many, which is great. We get this music as well, which is fun. Do 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 do. I do enjoy it. So a lot depends on how this level is physically laid out. There's an ivory candy pop bud there in the case you need whites or anything, which implies there will be poison traps somewhere on here. Basically, generally if there's oh, bugger off. Oh, you had a claw in you. Wonderful. Well, I'll take that back. Yeah, generally if there are traps that you need to get past for some reason, the game will provide you with a candy pop bud that will... Oh, I really swear I threw whites there, but apparently I threw a load of blues as well. I just didn't wait them to self-organise and how it goes with this. Oh, also just turns out I don't have that many whites. I think I only have like 5 whites, and I may have lost one already. Well, no, I lost 2 of them taking that stupid crab claw back. Ugh. Well, either way, this is for 150 quid. The mysterious remains. Oh, yes. Right, let's... I don't know why I'm even taking this down. I don't want a blue candy pop. I've got all the blues I need. At least for this dungeon. Is there anything useful over there? I can't tell because I don't know if the radar's reacting because there's fucking antenna beetle, right? I'm going to chase that beetly bug down. So, blues, you're with me. Because there's too much water around here for me to really chance much else. So, eyes on to the antenna bug and just keep an eye on where he's going. There he is. So, yeah, that whistle makes your Pikmin go a bit mad and basically defend it. Note they are not doing what I told them to there. That's how antenna bugs get you. So, oh, I will need whites over here at some point. Ah, there we go, right, let's get everyone in here. There we go, cool. Right, now my treasure thing's actually at least going to go back to normal. So, I need to get white Pikmin over to that bit, which means they need to be launched over here. Or not. You can do the trick, which I showed a couple of episodes ago, where you basically drown them and have other Pikmin save them, because it might be the case that they chuck them onto the right side of the water, but that's a silly risk to take, quite frankly. Let's... Once again, did not separate my whites out properly, did I? It's like doing the washing. 2, 3, and 4. That'll do. Certainly enough to get that poison thing down. Then I need to use the blues to get that. Have I got enough blues to actually even get that over the water? I must have 20 blues. How many do I bring in with me? 15. I mean, okay, worst case scenario. Once again, there is a fucking candy pop bud, so I'm not boned exactly, but it can be kind of random where these bits of water spawn, which I'm really learning now, specifically in Snagger Hold, that can kind of fuck me when if I should basically just bring more blues than the weight of them, than the maximum, the heaviest treasure in the thing, just in case things do get stuck, and also probably to account for the fact that my blues can die. I don't know why I'm bothering to knock that down with like 5 yellows, that's just not worth it. But there is actually another treasure behind there. Well, I suppose I'll have them work on it for now. President, in the meantime. While they're carrying that back, what else have we got around here? There's more shit there, right? I can probably take some of those white back, actually. Can I do so safely, though? That's what matters. You'll notice the treasurometer is... It's not still reacting there. Okay, there's not treasure behind that. Cool, that's good to know. Right, let's just chuck everyone back over here and get away from that section, because apparently there's nothing necessary over there, which is great. I'm going to take my white Pikmin, or at least a couple of them, and what I want to actually take out... Oh! Blast repeatedly with your whistle like that, and you'll save Pikmin from the water. So this for 30 quid is the Salivatrix. Salivatrix even. Salvia is a drug. Oh, is there? I'm on top of it, aren't I? Where is it? You can smell it. Oh, I know what that means. Oh, I'm a silly man. I'm about to get fucked. So if we go over here, you will notice. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's in a fucking Snagrets. God, that nearly did me in, didn't it? Yes, that's one of the irritating things with this level is, as in this specific... Oh, there's a single red with me? Oh, he's going to have a bad time. But he's going to at least demonstrate exactly what I was saying, which is a huge thing that can get you on this floor. Right, fuck it. Don't want to risk this guy killing my blues, because I need blues for moving around in water. There's a lot of water on this level. That was a bit of a waste of a burp, and it didn't even save those blues. Fucking Christ. What I really should have done is farted, and I'm going to fart when he's back, because then just that attack damage is really worth it. Blues don't put out as much attack power as other colours of Pikmin. Really going to hope that hasn't absolutely biffed me there. Fortunately, he drops various things upon his death. I guess we can get people over the edges of this. We have to do some slightly dodgy jumps in order to get Pikmin across these holes. Because we need to get whites over here, which is bizarre. Right, let's separate everyone out again. Right, I've taken way more Pikmin than I intended to do that. Well, let's bring all this back, and then we can assess where we need to be. So this, for 60 quid, is the Triple Sugar Thread. Another brilliant name. Is that it for this floor? It's not! Of course not, why would it be? So, let's separate out, and... let's separate out, take a couple of white... Separate out, take a couple of white Pikmin, and we'll do some business over here at least. Probably should have taken some blues for, emergencies, but I didn't. Hopefully I've got enough blues to get whatever the fuck's through here back. Well, I mean, again, I keep saying that. There are blue candy pops on this floor for literally exactly this reason. I'm really concerned there's going to be a Snagret here. Oh, I think we're actually alright, because there's basically just, this is all that's through here, and this final treasure is actually really light, which is great. So, let's bring what blues I have. I haven't got used to it, because we got the whistle with the extra blow radius. That's funny. From, what's it called? The ranging Bloister in the shower room. So I haven't got used to, like, how little you need to press to do a hit of a certain radius, if that makes sense at all. Hopefully it does. But yeah, like I'm used to going boop and just doing a little thing like that, but I have to press that for a lot less. Now I've got a whistle that expands faster, essentially. Right, we'll set these knocking that down while that final treasure comes back. Right, perfect timing. Just as the gate comes down, the 4-leaf clover makes it back. And this bad boy for 20 quid, there's a lot of very cheap treasures in this place, is the Science Project. And with that, we are going to hold the episode there. We've only got one level left, it's the boss level, but I'm going to do it next time, and then we're going to have a very reading-heavy episode, I suspect. But hey, no bad thing, necessarily. Right, I hope you'll join me then for the final level of Snagger Hold. Thank you very much, and good day.